Okay, so next game we're playing is Zork Nemesis. I remember seeing little bits and bobs about this, but I didn't really get into it until I saw like a full long play on YouTube. But this was interesting. So yeah, this was the first game that the Infocom devs didn't work on. They actually got a group called Zombie LLC, I believe, and they did a heap of games, but apparently they got their start as like a VR company, like when VR was in its infancy, and they ended up doing games, but also like military simulators for the like U.S. Army and shit. So that kind of surprised me. I think the only other game they did that I knew off the top of my head was probably Locust, which was kind of like Hover, which we just played, except it was you had like a magnetic ball that you'd like chuck into holes. But yeah, they definitely like Zork's always been goofy, but they said, no, let's do like the dark, gritty version instead. But it actually does have a really good aesthetic, except for the fact that we've got like interlaced video, because that was the style at the time. I'm not really sure why we're playing it on this. Like, you can actually play this in ScumVM, but yeah, I guess I just wanted to showcase how it looked originally on Windows 95. Okay. Guy's just opening. Yeah, sorry to clarify, YouTube. The guy is just opening oysters on his stomach. That's what he's doing at the moment. Nothing else. Don't look. Don't read into it. Are we inside him now?
When it began, but I'll never forget. It began on the day of the great eclipse, on the day of my murder. I have lost my only love, and I have lost my life. Now we all lie under the curse. Sometimes a single act can be so evil it can curse the world, unraveling the future. Only the four lost elements will bring the world back into balance. Then I will live again. I have but one hope left, and it is you.
Oh, don't put it all on me. And just run face first into the title screen. Fantastic. Ah! Okay. Yeah, righto. Beautiful. And we're just into it. I'll turn it up a little bit for you guys, because this is one of them atmospheric Myst likes that everyone loved doing back in the day. Well, it was a step up from Myst, because the whole gimmick of this one, so this came out 95, Myst was 93, but yeah, the gimmick was that you could turn around and get like a full 360 view, which was kind of cool. And then like Cryo and other games would do like a full 360 version, which was, yeah, like, they're very impressed with that technology back then. But yeah, let's go to the big. Oh, we're getting some audio popping though. That makes sense. This was pretty technical. Yeah, I believe this was like bit of a workhorse back in the day. Needed like at least a double speed CD-ROM, I think. Okay, I can go have a look through the wherever we are. I think this is like a monastery or something. Kind of wish we could have it a little bigger though. I don't know if it was this big back in the day or not. No, it's, if anything, it's got something to do with the resolution. Because I think I've pointed that out. Yeah, like pictures and videos would always be the exact same size in terms of like file size and pixel size on the disc. So if you played it at a higher resolution, you'd have more pixels on screen. It would make the screen smaller. So I think you're actually meant to be playing this at 640 by 480. I might even put a bug report with Exo for that one. Oh yeah, touch some candle. Ooh.
Finally, someone has come.
Well, give me 5 minutes, though. I might do.
They're in the temple.
They're in the temple, you say? Okay. And then just vape cloud, and she's gone. Yeah, cool. All right. So I think that was the story. Yeah, we're meant to be resurrecting like 4 alchemists that used to work together, and they were creating like life or something like that. Yeah, that's strange too, how that video wasn't interlaced and the other one was. Yeah, maybe it's got something to do with like live action stuff. Yeah, maybe it's like a file size thing. But yeah, I kind of skipped over this one. I had Return to Zork on the old 386 growing up, and we skipped this one. And I played it a couple of years ago, not at the time when it came out, but I did the game after this one, which was Grand Inquisitor, and didn't mind. I actually really enjoyed that. It ended up having Michael McKean as this wizard that's trapped in a lantern that gives you advice. But it had a big famous cast of other like Hollywood actors. I think like Rip Torn, the guy that ran the library in the Brendan Fraser Mummy, Dirk Benedict from the A-Team. It was a very interesting cast though. But it actually went back to like Zork's like goofier roots.
To seek the alchemists? Don't waste your time. I've killed them all. You can do no good here.
Oh, okay. Well, it was nice of you to say, I suppose. Oh, that's just a brick wall. Right. A big spooky library in here. Oh no, I think that was an issue. Yeah, if you ran this in ScumVM, it used like a Windows font for the text in like stuff you'd read, and you'd have to use the right font or it'd come up looking shit. Oh, that's all we can do, just move that. Oh, hang on, is this like a puzzle? Meant to be... Ah, okay, like you move these, just shift them out of the way. There we go. Now you wanna keep going over there? Get out of here. That's all we're meant to be doing though. We just... And yeah, they're all gonna click back. I guess you gotta lock them in the spots to get into there. I don't think, yeah, there was sort of like a, they made it a little bit open world. I think you had options on where you could go. You sort of weren't railroaded, which was nice. Astronomy for a New Age. The Brogmoid Fallacy, or Why the Earth is Not Flat After All, by Carl Zagian, PhD. Okay. But yeah, no, I actually really did enjoy the lore and stuff of Zork. Because it had, like, yeah, the whole thing was, it was just like an alternate version of the solar system, but it had, like, fantasy stuff and magic and the like. Yeah, so there's still the same planets, but they're, yeah, Zork, Mers is Mars, but they're indicating the 4 alchemists are related to these 4 planets. I think it's to do with puzzles later on. We invite all citizens of the Empire to read this book, to ponder in their hearts the message it contains, and then to ask the implementors, in the name of Yorick himself, if it is not undeniably, irrefutably, and without doubtably true. Those who pursue this course, the right and proper course of science and progress, rather than clinging to the older tenets of the fearful and folkish Brogmoidism, and that is simply not the good nature of this wonderful that keeps it and us from falling into the great void. Getting sick of all these damned eclipses, planet must be fully in light. Okay, yeah, I remember this was a puzzle that let you transition to, like, different worlds and you'd have to visit each one and pick up like a MacGuffin to kind of like resurrect the alchemists. I don't know if we can even like pay them a visit at this point. Oh yeah, fancy little thingo out there. Oh, this is like a full-blown like courtyard, and this leads out to another little section. Okay, very cool to wander around in, admittedly. Like, it hasn't held up as well, but it's still pretty good. Oh, hang on, probably... Oh, we can actually take this for something. Yeah, alright. Just take a big spiky thing off the sundial. And, oh, hang on. Hello. Oh.
Touch what you cannot solve and return to me. I've got the hints, and I'll give you 3. Suggestion, instruction, and direction. The level of hint is at your discretion. But wait a bit before you flee. You must know how to advance through the 3. Touch me then.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, TOS says I can't touch you all that much stuff, but... I guess that is like the hints. Yeah, I believe that's like the hint system if you do get stuck on a puzzle. I think, there was something like that in the 7th Guest as well, if I remember correctly. Hey, turn the fountain off. Hello, Miss R. Oh, you got a little peanut butter pickle time. That's very cool. Yeah, we're checking out, eXowin9x. So they've, the guys, like, you know, like I'll play a game and I'll run it from this, like, front end that's got, like, a heap of Windows 3.1 games. They've now made out a pack for Windows 95. Cold Gauge, welcome in. How are you? Oh, we got another little button to push. Yeah, we were sort of having a look through. Downloading it right now. Oh, good luck with that. Yeah, the whole pack ended up being 260 gigs, so it took me... This is why we didn't stream yesterday, because I was still downloading it. After about, like, yeah, I think it took me a full 24 hours, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it's a big pack. Yeah, 645 games all up. And they're, yeah. Like, some don't take up much, but some of, like, most of them are a full CD, which would have been, like, 650 megabytes. And it's not even like everything that came out. At this stage, the pack is only 94 to 96. And the next pack's going to get a little bit bigger. But no, I'm hanging for... 98 was probably my peak for like Windows 95 games. Because you had like, yeah, Warhammer Dark Omen, Interstate 76. There was a heap. I sort of played around that era. Oh, we've just done a full circle. We're kind of back at the monastery. Okay. Alright, we'll get to... I at least want to show off the alchemists before we... I want to do a quick showcase. I don't want to play the whole thing, but yeah, I want to show off as much of it as I can. Because, yeah, aesthetically it's pretty cool. Left it downloading while I came out to work. Yeah, good idea. Just, yeah, it was a bit big. And I have a 19-inch CRT, and I can't wait to mess with the games. That's cool. The fact you'll be able to play it, like, as close to the original style as you can. Yeah, geez. Like, I kind of miss CRTs, and in some ways I don't. It's probably why I have back problems now, because of lugging around, like, computers and stuff back in the day. It was my dream as a kid. Never got all the games I wanted. Yeah, same. And you always saw about them too. Like, you'd see like walkthroughs in magazines, and you go, "Oh, this, yeah, kind of wish I could play this. This looks interesting." And just then, like, yeah, you could only afford so many at the time, couldn't you? I literally have no idea where these alchemists are though. Sony Trinitron, heavy as fuck. Nice, nice. Oh yeah, hint lady. Yeah, here we go. This is what I was looking for. So there's like 4 shrines here that have like the memorial to the alchemist, and you apparently have to like activate each one. I'm leaving you to last. There's a story involved with this guy. But yeah, let's have a chat to the alchemists. So I think it was the whole thing of, yeah, so they're associated with the main 4 elements: earth, fire, wind, and water. Didn't get my first PC till around Half-Life 1. Yeah, that would have been around the time when I got my first video card. Personally, like, yeah, I got a video card specifically to play Unreal. Okay. Can we have a chat to you? Hello. I'll poke you in the face. Wake up.
Who's there?
Yeah, just skipped over 95. That's fair enough.
Blood, color, phlegm. 4 humors. A human. He did this to me. Spiritus non corpus. He's mad.
Oh, you right? I need some air. Okay.
The master work must go on.
Yeah, okay. So the 4 of them are basically explaining to you, we need our elements to kind of come back. Dude, thanks for streaming this. Yeah, no worries. You're actually, we're going to do 2 more games after this, and then I'm going to cut them together and put them up on YouTube. Can't wait to get home. Yeah, I'll be able to show off the whole pack once we finish with this game.
Is someone there? Kane? Is that you? Who's ever there? Oh, please help me. Trapped here so long. You may be too. Get water. My element.
Okay. So install the bat file. Does it take up an additional 265 gig? No, I think from what I gathered, like the whole pack's 265, and you have to like manually install each game, and then it's playable, and then that, like, you're basically unpacking each thing as you play it. But you can uninstall and put them back and forth however you want. Because I remember having, God, I was going to get like eXowin9x, and I saw that was massive as well, but then they had at least had the light version for that, so you could just download whatever game you wanted at the time. So yeah, eXowin9x. I've just got like the games I want to play for eXowin9x.
Who's there? Soldier. I am one of my men. There's no one left. Everything destroyed. Bring me earth.
Who wants math?
Is my strength.
Yeah, you think it'd be easy enough to just like grab a bit of bloody soil off the ground or something.
In Zork.
But I kind of, actually, this guy was the main reason I wanted to check this game out, because I was watching, I had watched through the entirety of Columbo the other day, and I'm like, I know that guy, and it turned out being this guy. You can tell from the nose, like, that is a hell of a schnoz right there. Who was the last? Yeah, no, this was the other guy I wanted to talk about. Have a chat to, what was his name? Sartorius, I think.
Who comes? Is it you, Nemesis? No.
They all seem to be a bit scared of this Nemesis guy, though.
Come closer. You are kind, pilgrim. Bring fire. My element. You're in danger. Hurry.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, so this guy was a fella called William Morgan Shepherd, and he was the father of Mark Shepherd, so Crowley from Supernatural. But this guy had a massive backlog of like movies and TV shows he was in. Like I think he was in Max Headroom, a couple of iterations of Star Trek. did a lot of voice acting because of the voice. I think he actually did a few voices with his son. And I ended up meeting him. Went to a convention in 2011, and William and Mark were there. And I had a good old chat with him because he was in Mad Men at the time. He played like Jared Harris's dad in that. Oh, we were out here before, weren't we? Okay. But yeah, no, I just felt like that was a big thing for this time, wasn't it? That mix of like CG and FMV. Now I have to figure out how we actually get to anywhere. So I think we can put all our elements in this thing once we want to get to it. Don't want to get to it? Oh, we had to walk to the middle. Yeah, so we have to like fill these up, and that like slowly resurrects the alchemists. But there's like, you have to like travel to different realms to do that. I think we go through... No, it doesn't want us going through here. Okay, okay. Had a 3DO? Yeah, I'm glad I personally never got a 3DO, but it's cool that it's just easy to emulate nowadays, and yeah, it had an interesting lineup of games. I kind of wouldn't have minded getting Return Fire for that. I did see that's on this pack here as well. Oh, okay. A few games. Okay. One called Killing Time. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, because that's in the pack as well. Yeah. I found that interesting as well because like the Windows version had crappier graphics compared to the 3DO for Killing Time, but the Night Dive remaster kept it in Windows but got the sprites from the 3DO version and the better quality video. No, that's right, they upscaled the hell out of the FMVs for the remaster. Yeah, still gotta try it. It did look like a cool game. Oh, we can go downstairs. Yeah, righto. There's probably more to check out. Ooh, liking that atmosphere though. That's probably what put me off playing this, because I remember Return to Zork terrified me as a kid. I always hated the dude laughing at me every time I died, and this one was just a spookier version of that, wasn't it? Oh, we're back to here? Still can't open that door. Okay. No, we're back out into the main courtyard, I think. Okay. Remaster's sick, running at 4K. Nice, nice. Yeah, here we go, here we go. Yeah, we had to find this observatory. Nostalgic like crazy. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot in the pack that I've been, just like I've since played. Yeah, because that's the point of the channel. But there's been some good ones. There is some good ones that I want to try again. And ones I couldn't get running with my own build, but work fine in the eXowin pack. Okay. Ooh. This one's Zork with a K. So yeah, it started as like text adventures in the 70s and then became... They only ever did like three games for this. And it was like, oh, hang on, it's... I think we're meant to put something here to get this running. Okay, cool thing to play with though. Maybe we can... Oh, I think I see what we need to do for the puzzles. So we got to put a little tchotchke in there that'd represent the sun, and then we go to each area by moving this around and creating like an eclipse or something, I guess. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I haven't played this myself. I've only seen the like long play of it online. But no, Zork was kind of cool. Yeah, I was saying before, yeah, I played through Grand Inquisitor, which was probably the best one of the three. And, oh, did we get... What's in here? Oh, we've got... Don't know what this entails. Toot some horns. We're going to do some tootly toots. Okay, so the colours probably represent the 4 elements. Okay, so that's probably earth. That'd be fire, yep. Yeah. Yeah, get some thunderstorms and stuff. Can we click on water though? Yeah. Oh no, that one's air. Hang on, there's 5 here, I just realised. It sounds like it's just pissing on me. I guess you have to put them, use them in a certain order, and that gets you your, does your puzzle. Okay, no, I keep going back to this. I don't want to go back to it. Okay, yeah, back out of it. No. But I saw a back arrow. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's right. Yeah, you could look up and down as well. I forgot about that. Have a look and... Oh, it's like a... it's like a star chart of some sort. Okay. So I can just press these and they do stuff, or... Oh, okay, there's a puzzle involved here as well. You have to, like, click these in the right order. Okay, so yeah, definitely a lot of brain wrinkling puzzles in this one. Oh, we can look like right up and down as well. Yeah, that seemed really interesting as well. Like I was saying, the original devs of this were like worked on like early stages of VR back in the 90s. And it would have been, yeah, God, like that would have blown people's minds if you could play this in VR. Just the tech wasn't there, unfortunately. Hang on, I seem to be stuck though. Can I like... I think I can go to the... Yeah, I can go to the puzzle. Can I back out though? Yeah, go... okay. I literally had to like change the axis of where I was looking. Yeah, righto. Wasn't really much more I wanted to show off of this, but yeah, like as I was saying, if you want to play this yourself, it's in the eXowin pack. I think you can buy it. I think it is on GOG as well.